Government limits on the size of sugary beverages sold in schools. The government regulation of sugary beverage size available in public schools can help to decrease the risk of type 2 diabetes, lower the onset of adolescent obesity, and improve academic performance. Created and read by Amelia, Cheshire. Let's first review the diseases and untoward side effects that consuming sugar-dense beverages can affect and instill in children. The diseases and issues discussed in this slideshow are type 2 diabetes, obesity, and low academic performance. What is type 2 diabetes? Diabetes is a disease that forms from malfunction or damage of the pancreas, resulting in the inability to properly produce insulin. Insulin is needed to metabolize sugar in the bloodstream and body. This process provides the body with energy and eliminates dangerous levels of sugar from the bloodstream. The complications of type 2 diabetes include insulin needle injections, liver disease, renal failure, visual changes and sight damage, heart disease, limb amputations, and weight gain. All of these side effects and complications can be made more severe when the onset is early in a person's life. The stress that type 2 diabetes puts on your pancreas and your body as a whole can cause the release of hormones such as cortisol. This hormone is a prime factor in the body's promotion of fat storage and increased unhealthy weight gain. Yet another disconcerting factor of sugary beverage available in the school environment. As we know, diabetes affects and even causes weight gain. Let's review the facts and implications surrounding adolescent obesity. Since 1975, worldwide obesity has practically tripled. In 2016, over 340 million children aged 5 to 19 were categorized as overweight or obese. According to the fact sheet from the Yule-Rudd Center for Food Policy and Obesity, young people are exposed to a massive amount of marketing for sugary drinks. These drinks increase the risk for obesity and diabetes. Sugary drinks are the greatest source of added sugars in the American diet and the #1 source of calories in a teen's diet. Beverages people may think are good for them, like fruit drinks, energy drinks, and sports drinks, are often very high in calories and deliver little or no nutrition. A large consumption of sugar and high caloric intake are major contributors to obesity. Excessive weight can place children at risk for multiple health problems like diabetes, gallstones, high blood pressure, heart disease, depression, and even some cancer, leading to higher morbidity and greater risk of disability at younger ages. According to statistics, people who drink more than one soft drink per day are more likely to have metabolic syndrome, a combination of factors including high blood pressure, elevated triglycerides, low levels of good cholesterol, and high blood pressure. The information gathered from the previous slides makes it easy to see how the combination of side effects and complications of the consumption of sugary beverages can negatively impact school performance. The effects of sugar high include increased blood adrenaline, the metabolic impact of this being increased heart rate, faster respiratory patterns, and body tremors, while other symptoms can include jitteriness, hyperactivity, shakiness, nervousness, anxiety, and difficulty focusing. The fallout of a sugar crash may include symptoms such as drowsiness, impaired memory, brain fog, stress, and weight gain from the excessive production of cortisol. Metabolic and internal effects of sugar include inflammatory effects on the brain and molecular structures. This disrupts synaptic nerve communications, causes neuron misfire, blocks cell membranes, slows neural conduction, and increases free radicals in the body. Weight gain and obesity in children and young adults has its own mental and cognitive consequences, such as a higher likelihood of bullying, eating disorders, attention deficit, depression, malnutrition, poor sleep capabilities, and low cognitive function, which lead children down a road to higher morbidity and a greater risk of disability. Children spend an unquantifiable amount of time in school, both in classes, aftercare, sports, and clubs. The choices they learn to make and the habits they establish will affect them their entire lives. In conclusion to the evidence provided, limiting the size of sugar-sweetened beverages in school should and can be attained through education, teaching children the benefits of making good choices and the potential consequences of making bad ones. This encourages them to make healthy eating and drinking habits, as well as participating in exercise and activities. However, even with good information, the call to sugar is strong, and young people still may not choose a healthy alternative. Therefore, government limitations on the supply of sugary beverages can be enacted by limiting what is available in school and limiting the size of beverages sold in schools. Smaller drink sizes will cut the amount of what students intake at once, but will also affect the availability and easiness of attaining large quantities of sugary beverages. Limiting the consumption of sugar concentrated drinks can help to minimize the onset of type 2 diabetes, adolescent obesity, and improve academic performance. Thank you for joining me on my narrated journey.